Alright, we're back with the third installment of the Grandma Thelma Cooking Show. Today we have Pasta Al Forno. I know we said eggplant last time, but that's okay because we have eggplant in the dish.
Right.
So this is what's on the menu today for this particular Christmas on the Grandma Thelma Cooking Show. Welcome back.
Curva tu dici sempre no, ma so già che ti va e già pensi me lo dà. Pure I colombi fan così, van di qua, van di là, poi si baciano e che fa? Dolce baciar con volontà, mia nini, bocca e bocca star così. Gira, rigira, biondina, l'amore, la vita, godere ci fa. Quando ti vengo vicina, il mio cor sempre fatica e ti dà. Gira, rigira, biondina, l'amore, la vita.
Before us here, Grandma. So let's go in order here and describe what are the key ingredients to making the best pasta al forno, Sicilian style.
Okay.
So what is this first ingredient that we have here?
This one here is fontina cheese.
Okay.
I like that because it's soft and creamy.
Mm-hmm. And we cut it
in chunks.
In chunks. So why do we cut it in chunks like that?
It gives it a better flavor, I think.
Okay. So that is the fontina cheese. Very important ingredient. What do we have here
Here is
next?
Parmesan cheese.
Okay. Now this is different. This is just shredded. It's not cut into chunks.
Well, it's mixed in with the other Parmesan.
Okay.
Same thing.
And you also whispered to me before that this mozzarella goes in this too.
Yes.
So there's some three cheese. I have the mozzarella on the side here.
There. So
Okay, so there's more cheese that's even out here for our display.
Right.
Okay, fine. We come to the eggplant, right?
Eggplant, which
Okay.
I cooked ahead of time and cut it up.
Okay, did you just cook that just in like a
Well,
saute pan with some oil, or what's the...
right. You could do it that way, or you can put it in the oven, which I did.
Okay, so here's the eggplant.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay, coming right along here we have the hard-boiled eggs.
Hard-boiled eggs cut up
Cut into
into
pieces.
little chunks.
Good sized bowl there.
And then here's the sauce.
This is the famous sauce. Grandma Thelma sauce. And
Well,
then
actually, you could put meat in it, but I didn't put meat in
there's
it.
no meat in here. There looks like there's some stuff in here. Though. What do we have?
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Okay, so mushrooms in the sauce. Very important piece of that puzzle. And then finally we come to the pasta. We have some
Well,
penne pasta. Now, how much? We're going to use a pound or 2 pounds? What are we using?
Today we're using a pound.
Okay, so we use a pound of penne pasta going with the pasta al forno. So that's our ingredients. All right, so now we're starting the initial stages of making the pasta al forno, and of course we're here at the stove. On the front burner here we have your sauce.
Right.
Now you've made the sauce previously. Now we're just heating it up, correct?
Right, correct.
So we have the setting at about a 3.
Well, it's low.
It's low. Okay, so it's low, and then this just needs to simmer just to get warm. Okay.
Right.
Penne's in the back burner.
Penne's in the back, and that's gonna cook soon.
Okay, we have this. So that's coming up to 9. We want to get that to a boil first. Okay. Do you have anything else in that word? You add some salt. Okay. How much salt do you think you put in there?
Oh, about a tablespoon.
About a tablespoon of salt helps it cook faster, right? Okay, that's the secret. A little bit of salt in the
I
pot
put
to
a
cook the
little bit
pasta.
of oil in. Now, a lot of people don't do it, but I do.
A little bit of oil, so a little olive oil on the top.
Yeah.
And what's that for?
So it doesn't stick. Pasta won't stick together.
We have a about a 9 by 11,
Pan.
about 2 inches deep aluminum foil pan. And Grandma just put a little bit of olive oil on the bottom. That's going to prevent everything from sticking. Here we go, Chris. Take a look.
Yeah, you could stir it if you want.
We'll stir it a little bit, and
Okay.
there's our penne cooking up there. Looks good. Got about a pound of pasta there. And Grandma, how much sauce did you say will go with that 1 pound?
About two big cans.
2 big cans we use with that. Okay.
And what I do is I mix the sauce right in there, so it's easier that way to, it's all evenly distributed.
You pour it right on top like that, huh? Now you're not using the whole.
Some of it,
Okay, right. And that's just so it won't stick together?
Right. No, this way it's easier to put it in the pan,
Okay.
Instead of layering it.
All right, we have our pan here to the left. We'll grab this. How about we bring it all? We bring it over to our workstation and get it ready.
Okay.
But it looks good so far. So there's the sauce. We only added a little bit of sauce into it, mixed it around. You can see by the color.
Okay.
So here's our close-up of. Now there's only half of everything in here right now. Half the pasta, half the eggplant, half
And
the eggs.
also cheese.
And a little-
grated cheese.
This
too.
is the grated Parmesan that's going on top. Okay, and that will consist of one layer.
Right.
This is a 2-layer event.
Also, I gotta put the sauce on there too.
Okay, so now we're going to put more sauce on top, which is kind of like the glue to hold it all together.
All right.
We have the spoon. Alright, take a shot of this. Just layer that on top. There's the famous sauce.
It needs a nice amount of sauce, see?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you could put whatever you want in here. You could put meat in here, but I just didn't put meat.
Now this is just a basic
This is the
marinara
marinara
sauce.
sauce.
There's no meat added. Did you ever use
No.
different kinds of sauce? Vodka sauce or cream sauce?
No, no.
Okay.
Just the
So plain old marinara. That's
sauce.
how it works best for you in your experience.
Right.
Now, let's get a little history on this as we're going along here. Who taught you how to make this?
My cousin in Sicily.
Your cousin in Sicily,
Catania, actually.
in Catania.
Right.
And she taught you. When was this? When you were young, going there, or just
No, this was maybe 20 years ago.
20 years ago, folks? So this is yeah.
Yeah.
This is long, Steve. This is
I've
a
been doing it
Sicilian
ever
recipe.
since.
This is pasta al forno as served in Catania,
Sicilian style.
Sicilian style. Excellent.
Now we're going to put the rest of it in
Okay,
here.
so the rest of the pasta is just going right on top. Okay, so now we're
Now
smoothing
we're
out the
gonna
pasta
do-
over the top.
We're going to do the second layer.
Layer number 2. Okay. Going for the eggplant.
Or either one, it doesn't matter. You can put the eggplant in.
Okay, so a different order is just as well.
It's all
Nicely
going
done.
in the same layer.
Now we're going to cover this with aluminum
With
foil when
foil.
we're done.
All right.
And what are we looking at as far as baking times?
I would say half hour.
Okay, about half an hour covered.
Covered.
At about what temperature?
350.
So we have a preheated oven about 350 right now.
Right.
Okay.
And this cheese, a fontina.
Mhm.
That's one of my favorite cheeses, the fontina.
This is a good one for it. Huh?
All right.
Now, when we after the half an hour, we're going to uncover it and we're going to let it bake a little bit more, or
No, just take the cover
Take it right-
off and you're ready to serve
and we
it.
just serve right from there.
Right.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay.
Eggs going in
Now
next.
we're gonna have the eggs. My hands are clean, so I use.
A very important feature here, folks. Very,
Right.
very important to have
There.
good hygiene and health when you're cooking your pasta al forno.
And the grated cheese, of
And the
course.
grated cheese. Okay, and of course.
Oh, we didn't put the mozzarella in.
Oh, well, we want to do
Well,
that.
that's gonna go on the top.
Okay, so let's get the mozzarella here. Now we see we have some mozzarella. We have just some general
Just a little.
part skin mozzarella. Looks like will be on the order today.
A little more sauce here.
Okay. Now you're gonna have extra sauce left over.
Here.
Okay, and that's gonna be we'll put that in
Well,
a dish on the
if
table on the
anybody
side.
needs
Wants extra sauce. So you always make a little extra sauce. So the 2 cans of sauce that we made here should include a little bit extra at the top. We shouldn't use the whole thing in the process of making it. That's important.
Very good. That's it.
So nice coat. Here's your mozzarella.
Okay.
3 different kinds of cheeses. And this is how you saw your cousin make it with different kinds of cheeses?
Right. Well, actually, she told me how to make it,
Oh,
so I just followed her
oral
advice.
tradition.
Right.
Passing it down.
And that's it. You're all done.
Do we know if this is attributed to any specific region of Sicily, or is it just a...
No, mainly all.
It's a Sicilian dish.
Sicilian pasta.
Okay, the mozzarella's on
Okay,
top.
See it? It's
Any
all
more sauce or
done.
just like that?
No, that's fine.
Okay, so we're going to cover it now. 350 degrees for half an hour.
Right.
All right.
Actually,
Into the oven we go. Is that ready, or you want to move a tray?
I'll put it here for now.
Okay. On the top shelf, folks.
You know where everything is.
All right, we're back on the Grandma Thelma Cooking Show. Now, the pasta has come out of the oven. This is a half an hour later in time. And let's see the finished result.
This is what it looks like.
Wow, there it is, all melted. Looks wonderful. Any thoughts on how this one came out? Does it look like a good one?
I think it looks very good.
This is what it should look like now?
It should look like this.
All right, it looks fabulous.
Okay?
There's our
But
Christmas
I
feast.
would wait like half hour before you serve it.
Oh, so let it cool half an hour?
Yeah, well, I mean, let it set for.
Okay, outside of the oven.
Right.
Okay,
And then it's ready to serve.
and then ready to serve.
Like we say at our house, tutti a tavola a mangiare. That means everyone at the table to eat. Ciao.
Buon appetit for the third installment of the Grandma Thelma Cooking Show. Thanks for watching.
In the afterlife, you could be headed for the serious strife. Now you make the scene all day, but tomorrow they'll be held to pay.
Cut.
What? What?
Faster! More intense!
What's he doing?
Finish